Hey guys, so I've been thinking about making this video for a while, and I wrote a long ass script while at work, well, part of a script, and I just tried reading it actually for a little while, and it was abysmal. It was terrible, because my writing is chicken scratch, and I wrote it on paper without lines, so it's kind of like waving back and forth, and it just sounded really bad when I read it. I was pausing everywhere and like trying to read my own writing, and it did not work out. And even then, it's stupidly long. So, despite all that, I think I'm just going to try and make this short so that people actually have the attention span to watch it. And we will go from there. So, first off, I've been on hiatus for quite a long time, just like a big break. And there's a couple reasons for this. The first one is that, well, the content that I have been putting out in the last, I guess, couple months has been either next to nothing or, nothing at all. And it's just been really crappy quality. Like, I've just put something there to have something there. And my selfish reason for this is I selfishly didn't want to lose the viewer base that I've, somehow managed to acquire over time. And, as petty as that sounds, that's why I did it. Like, I didn't want you guys to just, go all out of sight, out of mind, and just lose interest with my content. And I know that's not true for a lot of you, but I know it is true for a lot of people. Like, if I don't see someone for a long time, for a lot of the time, if I really like the person, I'll get back into it. But if I don't remember them for a long time, I might just not be able to find them again, or I might not care to try and pick it up again. So I selfishly just didn't want to, lose the momentum that was going for my videos. I wanted to try and like put something out just so it's there, just so they have something there that they can. And that, I don't know, that was a really shitty move for me. In my opinion, anyway, because I shouldn't be putting out. I should not be putting out shitty content. There we go. We figured it. Just to have something there, and right now I'm on a decent rig, but it can't do the things that I would like to do for videos in terms of gaming, in terms of rendering really nice videos, in terms of uploading, and all these things are soon going to change. And I know I've said that for a long time. But myself as a person, I'm not very good at. I'm good at getting small things done, like small tasks and whatnot. But I have a lot of problems with procrastination, and it's been a long time coming. But I am getting better at it. And at the moment, I have a MasterCard coming within the week, and I've got more than enough money saved up to get all the gear that I want to make videos with. And we're going to go from there. So hopefully I'll have a nice new rig that I can actually make good content with a lot of new games, a lot of new... mostly just new games, really. and go from there. God, what else? So that is actually happening soon. I do have a date on it. It will be within the month. It'll be before Skyrim comes out. Let's go with that. I'm going to whore the shit out of Skyrim, don't get me wrong, but I'm hoping very hard that I will be able to get my computer before then. And if everything goes into place, it should come within 2 weeks, give or take. So that's good, and that is actually happening, which is just phenomenal for me because I have a big problem. Like, I've been putting off my driver's learner's permit for, 3 years now? Like, I've just been saying next week for 3 years since I was 16. Like, I'm 19 now. That's a long time. But just, it was always something I was kind of uneasy about and didn't want to... was, just scared to do it. And the one time I did go, I got 75 out of 80% 3 times in a row, which I was pretty fucking distraught about. I was kind of mad about that. And when I left, my dad said some crude things that were not very supportive in my time of need. So I've kind of been jaded from that little experience to go back, but I will be going back soon. See, soon. I say soon. I don't know how long soon's going to be for that. But the computer and all the video-y things are definitely happening soon. And hopefully, once that's in place, I'll be able to, I don't know, I guess get up the courage, so to speak. Or balls. Mostly just testicles. To go and get that. So, the big break from me making content, or me making, rather, content that I was... I guess inspired to make and have a lot of fun making, because like all the RuneScape videos I've made lately have been like really just crappy quality. Like, I haven't been in a good mood, or I've been, I don't know, just pissy, or just I don't know, just it's not a good feeling. I wasn't all hyped up like I was at the beginning when I was seriously like enjoying PvP and stuff and just downing people for things that they had worked for. That was enjoyable. But now the community's changed and everything else. I don't know. I've talked about that in another video. But I don't enjoy it that much anymore, and that's just a fact. Like I don't. But there's a lot of other things that I do enjoy, and I laugh like a loud, drunken, 400-pound Brazilian when I play Han with my buddies, and a lot of other games too, soon to be. And I want to, show that to you guys and see if you like it. And I know a lot of you are going to go away when I move away from RuneScape, but that's something that I've been I don't know, thinking about for a long time, and that's fine. Like, I'm cool starting pretty much from scratch. I just want to I don't know, I guess explain it to everyone now. Okay, I lied. I have to look at my crudely drawn script to figure out some other things, because the reason I wrote a script also is because when I just talk, I go on a lot of tangents, and I go on a lot of random little fucking things that don't really need to be talked about, and then I forget where I'm going and forget what I was going to talk about next, and that is a problem for me. It's, I don't know, it's just another thing. Well, there it is, procrastinate a lot. I underlined a lot right there. Yeah. Dum. Alright, so what do I want my content for making videos to be in the future then? Because if I'm moving away from RuneScape and like my entire channel is of RuneScape, then what am I gonna do? I've had enough time to think about this with my hiatus, and I've got some ideas. And if you guys have any ideas at all for this, just let me know in the comments. Send me a message, just whatever. Like I'm open to any ideas. I will probably use almost none of them, but if I happen to use one, then I happen to use one. It'll be a great idea. Or if you have any like changes or tips, tricks, I don't know, whatever. I wish to make a lot more real life videos, a lot more. And what I want to do with that, if I guess to better explain this, I'm in my sub box now. I have obviously Nate, but I'm gonna put in 2 of my favorite YouTubers, which I would like to try and take some notes from. Not necessarily like copy ideas, but just I guess I look up to them a lot as kind of role models a bit, and I'd like to take things that I really enjoy about their content and try and move it to my channel. It's just a little bit, just parts of it that I can make my own productively. And the first one is M13. He's a really cool guy. He's from Canada originally, which is, I don't know, it's kind of cool. He's a troll at heart. He's a great loving father. I don't know, he's a pretty cool guy. He's brutally honest, which I love about myself, and I love about him, because it's, I don't know, gives me hope that I can actually grow up and keep it and not be a bad thing. And that's nice. And he does motorcycle vlogs. Mostly they're just vlogs, but motoring, along with cycles, is one of his prime hobbies. And there's nice visuals there, and I just get to listen to him talk, and that's, I don't know, that's something nice for me. And I like the first person view, and that's the part that I want to take from his channel, his videos, his process. I'm gonna get some kind of a helmet. I'm gonna need some help figuring all this out, or I'm gonna need to do a lot of research on it. But I want to get like a decent helmet that I can wear just around, or like some head globe thing that I can put a decent camera in that can capture audio well and everything inside with it open or closed for the visor, and just get first person video, because I always hate people that walk around and do vlogs and stuff and like film themselves with the camera. Right now I've got my arm like fully extended, and I'm imagining holding a phone looking at myself talking with like a flip cam. It's just, I don't know, I think that's fucking stupid. People just like walking around and showing their background and like them talking. I don't like that. It's not interesting. I love, however, people showing first person perspectives, and I don't mean like them holding a handy cam and it like moving and bobbing around and just being silly. I like actually seeing something from someone's first person view. I'll be doing cooking videos in first person, and I've never seen a first person cooking video before. I never have. Like, I've seen like overhead camera shots and stuff of like, oh, this is what this looks like from the top down view, and this is it from this view. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do, this is me making something, this is the process that I use, you are going to see it exactly the way I see it, and this is how it's done, and we can learn how to make things together, and I don't know. I think that'd be fun. Let me know. Obviously, trolling people, definitely. I'm not sure exactly what that implies yet, but definitely trolling people. And anything into the bounds of, like, I don't know, doing first-person interviews with people of interest for younger people, because I know a lot of my current viewer base and probably a future viewer base is going to be not like super young people, but just like the later teen bracket kind of thing, like in high school, soon to be leaving high school kind of thing, that bracket into college. And I like that because there's a lot of things that I've learned since I left high school. Well, I guess since I graduated, I shouldn't say left, since I graduated from high school. And I wish I had known those before. I wish I had some actual insight that I'd gotten from someone that I could actually just, take and process myself and understand on my level, even though I hadn't experienced any of it yet. And I think since I'm still at this age and I'm experiencing it as I go along, I'd be a half-decent person to not necessarily, like, explain everything, this is the way it happens, this is what you should do, but just, explain my experiences, explain what I think about them, explain my, rhyme and reason for everything, and, try and just give you guys some insight and some, preparation for what's to come. It's not a big, scary world out there, but it is something that you do need to prepare for, because there are going to be a lot of things that you've never experienced, and you can't really compare to anything that you've done until you go and experience it. And I can, however, give you some pretty good examples of how to at least think about things, even though you won't be able to experience it until it happens. Work being the main one of that. People you work with, other people of interest, everything else. Just there's a lot of possibilities that I could talk about and take questions from. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or I don't know, concerns about my penis size, just leave me a comment, send me a message, whatever, and I'll do my best to answer it on this video. Other person of interest that I really like to watch is Woody's Gamertag. A lot of you, since he's actually like a gaming channel as opposed to M13 just being a vlog / biking channel, I probably at least know of him, have seen some of his videos, and he's just another great father figure. And my dad's a pretty cool guy, and in the end he wants what's best for me, but his method of getting there is incredibly close-minded and just like one-track mind thinking. All drugs are dope, and I don't know, snorting coke and injecting yourself with heroin through the eyeballs the same as I don't know, doing pot once in a while or something, or something like that. And I don't know, just other things. As since I play a lot of video games, he thinks I should be a computer programmer, and I'm like, no, it doesn't work that way. I just, in the end, he wants what's best for me, but it's just not too amazing at relating to other people, unfortunately. He's not very empathetic or able to figure out too much about that. But Woody's Gamertag, really cool guy, has a lot of gaming channels, not a lot of gaming channels, a lot of gaming content on his channel. There we go. Just games with buddies, games with himself, does like random music parodies to fucking, the Painkiller already, to just random shooting videos, just talking about random subjects, to doing actual gameplay analysis and talking about the game, or just having fun with friends and not caring about anything and just laughing. And I like that. And those are a lot of the things that I wanted to do, and I've been shown that it can be very successful, which is a nice incentive for me. I'm not expecting anything from anything that I do, but it's nice to know that someone made something out of it, and hopefully I can be different enough that I can get, an audience for it too, which would be nice. So I'll be gaming a lot with friends. I would like to do... I might get into podcasting. This would be infinitely later if this all actually went anywhere, but I've thought about, podcasting, just talking to friends if we could ever find something to talk about, because I've got a lot of really personable friends, which I would like to, I suppose, have show and tell for my channel eventually. Because they're really, really cool people. They're really... Guess what they're looking for? They're really charismatic, and... I'm just wondering why they're still looking for work. Like, I don't know. They seem pretty personable. So I'd like to show them off a little bit. And they're just, I don't know, they're both really cool people. I'd like to make a lot of gaming videos and real life videos, other stuff like that. Or is there anything I've forgotten? I'm going to read you my chicken scratch. Things I'd like to start doing, in quotation marks. Well, I don't know all of them right now, obviously, but I'll talk but but I'll try to share some of my basic concepts. Gameplay videos. This is a very broad subject, anything from soloing random videos to gaming with buddies, just, you know, having a good time, guides, reviews, improvement videos, how to do this, how you can get better at this, and I don't know, stuff like that. Commentary, this is the basis of my channel. I'm talking right now. If you don't like listening to me, go away! I'm kidding, I play lots of music on videos, but people don't like that for some reason. I don't even understand why people like my voice. It's very strange. Hum-de-dum-de-dum. It's how I first connected with people. This is... okay. People on the internet, there we go. Through videos, and it's how I'd like to continue that process. You know, I like talking, I like saying words, I like speaking about things that are on my mind. And hopefully I'd like other people to just get something from it. It doesn't even have to be a productive thing, just another point of view on anything I think is incredibly important, because I'm a pretty observant person, and I wish more people were. I'm not saying I'm special and amazing, just, you know, I wish people weren't so fucking ignorant and had more common sense. And anything else I can think to talk about. I almost read that as a boot. Don't stop. No, stop it. Go away. Just 'cause I'm Canadian, I have milk that comes in bags. Real life videos. This is where one of my mentions of taking notes, from Woody's Gamertag and M13. I'd love to make a camera setup to work, bike around, blah, blah, blah. Oh, dude, if I could go to, like, workplaces, even my own workplace, and just, like, not film a whole night, but just, like, film parts of a job, just to show you what it's actually like to work somewhere in the entry-level area, I think would be really cool. And if I could, like, ask other places to just go in there and, like, just to see what happens, and just, you know, work for a couple hours, and just speed up parts of it, and I don't know, talk about it, just anything. Just, I don't know, I want to give you guys more insight on the world of work, getting out of school, preparing for all that, and just have something more than, when you leave school, you'll need to get a job, yeah. And when you're in high school, you're like, oh, I'm amazing, everyone will hire me. No, they won't. They really won't. They don't care. Which you'll soon enough learn. But, I don't know, I'll take it slow, and I'll take as many questions as I possibly can, and we'll go from there. From first person, I'd use it for cooking videos. Yes. I think those would become a lot more, you know, immersive with a first-person view. Like, you'd not feel like you were doing. You wouldn't, like, press your face against your computer screen like it was a window pane and be like, oh, I feel like I'm cooking. But, you know, you'd be able to see it from a first-person view and actually envision yourself doing it, as opposed to, like, looking at someone make something from across a table and you just kind of see how it's being done, but it's not. I don't know, I just don't feel like that's really enjoyable to watch. Trolling in real life clips, hell yeah, and interviewing people. I'm a terrible interviewer, but hopefully I'd have enough questions that would not matter too much. And maybe people of interest for younger people, like managers, store owners, you know, etc., and like how they view young people, how they wish young people would act, how they think they should, you know, look for work, anything else. I don't know, just you guys would be making the questions, since this would be for other people, not for myself, since I've already gone through all that. But just, I don't know, whatever, like, it's all finally coming to fruition. I'm getting my credit card so I can actually buy things on the interwebs that cost more than, like, $1. And, hopefully getting my permit soon, once if I can actually get the testicles to go and get it. And I'm working, also for work, just like right now. The other reason I haven't been making many videos at all is because I work 40 to 50 hours a week, and I'm tired a lot of the time. And on my days off, I usually just play Han with friends, because that's the only game my current rig can run smoothly, like perfectly, that I've got a lot of friends playing. So there's that, and I don't know. I've got a couple clips, as you can see by now, which I've put through the video. I'm really sorry that these clips are crappy. I've tried over the past couple weeks to gather some stuff, and that's pretty much all I was able to get. I've tried a lot of hybriding, other stuff, but it hasn't, I don't know, hasn't worked out too good. I'm sorry. But this was it. If you've watched up until now, I applaud your ability to tolerate things. If you haven't, no harm done, but you wouldn't be hearing this anyway. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And there are things to come, but they're only going to come when I get everything in place, because I do not want to make shitty content. I don't. I've been doing that for months, and I hate that about myself and the videos on my channel. I hate it. I'm trying to put stuff out. Like the last video, like the come play with me RuneScape thing, that was actually there for a week. Like I did play with a couple people, very few, but a couple people nonetheless. And after that, that was the only thing there. Like I didn't put any videos out, nothing else happened, and people were expecting something right after that. And I'm really sorry for not putting it out, but I just couldn't bring myself to go through all that. And the other okay, there's another reason on top of all that that I haven't been getting very many clips. Just something that I'm going to talk about later a lot, like, more in depth. But when you work full time, or even part time, I guess, but more so full time, you value your free time a lot. Like when you're younger, and I'm not saying I'm super old, but just when you're younger and you're not working, you're just going to school, and even when you're not going to school, I don't know, on the weekend or anything else, you're at school for, I forget how long you're at school, like I guess 8 hours or something. Wake up at like 7, go 3, yeah, something like that. But you've just got a lot of free time, and I work 10-hour days, so I work 40 to 50 hours a week. It takes me 25, maybe 30 minutes to bike one way, so that's another hour. Then I've got to change out of my sweaty man tights, which are 6% spandex, by the way. You can envision that if you'd like. And get in my work clothes and reverse do that in the morning when I leave. So that's another, I don't know, 10 minutes or something there. And then there's the chance that someone comes in late, or I happen to go early for some reason, or anything else. So that's another 15 minutes there. In total, that's what, 10, like almost 12 hours of my day gone. And then I've got to, when I get home, I'm all sweaty because I've been biking and like working all night near a fire and stuff. So I've got to have a shower. I've got to get dressed, eat and stuff. And that leaves me in total about 4 hours of free time per day, give or take. So if I get home, if I end my shift at 7, I'm home for about, I don't know, 8:30, 8:40 if everything goes to plan. And then I'm, good to start gaming or whatever else by 8 o'clock. And then I have to go to bed in 1, 2, 3, 4 hours to wake up at 8 o'clock so I can leave for at latest 8:30 to get there for 9 again. It's not a bad thing. I'm not trying to hate on work or anything. Like I enjoy my job. I like the schedule and everything. But it just means I don't have a lot of free time, or at least not as much as I'm used to having when I was younger. And that's something that people are going to have to get used to, and you just value your free time a lot more. Like if I'm going to go play a video game, if I'm going to go watch TV, if I'm going to go watch a movie, go watch anime, whatever, it's going to be a good fucking game, a good fucking anime series. It's not going to be something with fillers. It's not going to be a game with crazy amounts of grinding. I need instant gratification, or I'm going to go do those real life things everyone talks about, because that would be at least productive. Because you just can't be bothered to just spend all this time doing that. It doesn't work out very well. So that's pretty much all I've got. Wow, this video is 24 minutes long. Jesus Christ. So cheers, guys. Have an awesome day. I hope this cleared up a couple things. If there's anything else that I haven't mentioned in this video that you're curious about, just leave a comment and I will answer it if it's semi-productive, and we'll go from there. So once again, I'm really sorry for everything. I hope this explains stuff. I just said that. Cheers, guys. Have a good day.